I just wanted to let you guys know, get out in the sun this summer, but when you come back inside, you need to stop overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you backdoored a lot. Your teammates are having a hard time playing with you. Come find me in the city the next time you load up and come get a dub.
Hey girl, hey, what's up 2K community? It's your girl Boom Boom, and I hope each and every one of you have a great summer. Make sure you go outside, get some sun, bask in the sun a little bit, but make sure you come back on to 2K, check out everything in the city, make sure you check out the W and their season, and if you guys can please let go of L trigger when defending on ball. You will move so much faster left to right, be able to cut things off. Just make sure you try to come find me in the city.
How's it going, everybody?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. And Shams, Houston loaded with young talent. And after the Harden deal, they are loaded with first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed with all of that?
I'm told that front office will continue to be big game hunting. Those picks, they have a lot of them. They're going to be worth plenty moving forward, and they know it. At some point, they're going to take a big swing here, and they're biding their time, waiting. The Houston Rockets have all the cards. They've got the young talent. They've got the draft picks, and with Ime Udoka, they've had some success to build on.
I love what you said there. Big game hunting. That's the only way they're going to make that jump. I love that term. Now, Golden State's starting five. Butler out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Watkins in at the shooting guard position. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Fred VanVleet out there with Whitmore. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. A nice shot by Maverick.
Yeah, you know what? This is exactly what Curry gives you. He can handle it, score it, pass it. He gives you an expanded menu.
Now here's VanVleet. Smith outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Brooks, and stolen by Payton. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Here's Watkins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mavericks got 8 points.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff. Everything happens so fast, but when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Wow. Here's Şengün following the basket by Stephen Curry. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
And the Warriors dynasty with their course seemingly over. You never want to completely scratch them out. But, Shams, how are we going to remember the run that this remarkable franchise has had?
You could make a case that the 2017 team might be the best to ever play, and the Warriors have become an elite franchise in NBA history. It might be a while since we see a dynasty quite like this, especially with the big three of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson.
Hall of Famers, great coaching, solid ownership. They had it all. And the first one drops.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Curry. 9 points last game out. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Here's Brooks after the made shot from Watkins.
2 minutes remaining.
Unloads from 13, and Brooks gets it to go.
Yeah, Brooks will just attack you without thinking anything of it.
Curry passes to Watkins. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. But there's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Payton passes to Watkins. Butler kicks to Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And the basket is good. And that's now 21 points for Maverick.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now, here's Payton. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to Watkins. No good on the three. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're the big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Jabari Smith comes in for Jock Landale. Brooks checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Whitmore in for Fred VanVleet. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Podziemski out there with Maverick. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Butler against Holiday. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Butler sends it back.
One of the most determined defenders you ever see, and pretty good at it as well. Butler all over that one.
Watkins and the Warriors take on two more.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Passes to Şengün. Off target from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The pass to Green. Here's Maverick. Fires, high post, beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game for Maverick.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. And Van Vliet out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Şengün in at the center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Here's Van Vliet, and Butler sends it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. And Payton throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Whitmore. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Butler. It's deflected.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Payton.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Behind the back and lays it in.
Oh, that's just silky smooth there. I mean, he made that around the back lay-in look like it was nothing.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Warriors.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they like home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on